Hey, good morning, my stroke warriors. Hey, so that's what I'm going to call you guys from now on, is stroke warriors, not just survivors, because you know what? We get up and fight every single day, and that's what we do. Just like warriors, we fight, we struggle, and we conquer everything. So that is what we do as stroke warriors, okay? We're more than just survivors. All right, so just like I promised, I'm going to provide you some videos that I have done in the past to help regain some of my feelings, emotions, and full disclosure, I am not 100% there yet. I'm probably about 95, 98% there. I don't have full strength yet, but I progressed. And I'm going to show you what I did to progress myself, okay? And to give you a little structure foundation of these videos, today's video is going to be more of a combination of a little speech and some workouts that I've done. But pretty much that's going to be it. I'm going to take these videos, I'll post them on my YouTube page, with my email address. So if you have any kind of questions, it's probably best to email me, because I was trying to go down the line to Facebook there and I kept losing them in between there. And I don't always look at my phone all day long. So there's going to be some things that I'm going to miss and overlook. So I'm going to apologize up front about that. And each week we talk, we're going to have a topic we're going to talk about. So for example, like we might talk about faith, or we might talk about some exercises, or we might talk about some mental clarity that you go through. Today's topic, though, all right, I want to start off today's topic with, it's going to be called, sorry, I'm a little winded now because I just got done working out. So, and one of my challenges now through a stroke is to breathe and talk at the same time. So it's something I have to relearn again. Because I used to be able to talk in front of people. Now I get all nervous and I can't breathe at the same time. So I don't know why that is, but hey, I'm going to work through it, just like we're all going to work through our own challenges, okay? So today's topic is, what are you doing when no one's looking? So I'll say it again. So what are you doing when no one is looking? All right, so don't confuse that with not having support or someone there to spot you doing exercises, okay? That's not what that is. What this means simply is, hey, are you just relying on therapy classes to recover, to recuperate, to regain control of your life? If you are, that you need to be doing some additional things at home. In other words, you need to do some homework. For me, I had therapy 3 times a week for 1 hour. That's only 3 hours a week to do things to work on my left side. And for me, I knew that was not going to get me where I wanted to be. Just like a professional athlete, they don't just do practice. They go home and put in the extra miles. They'll go to the batting cages. They'll throw a ball. They play soccer. They'll kick. They'll do running. So they do the extra steps that needs to get to where they are at, to their goal. And that's what you have to do. You have to push yourself at home. If you have a significant other, have them spot you 20, 30 minutes a day in addition to your therapy classes. Take what they've given you, apply it at home. Look at YouTube videos, do these things in addition to what your doctor's doing. You're going to gain much faster control of your life. All right. So, and it's going to be some of the simplest things in the world that you can do at home. So, for example, what I did to regain some of this mobility back, right? So this is my stroke arm, right? Boom, 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 right? So what I did was, we all watch TV, right? So every night I would sit on the couch with my wife, right? I do that because I just had my hip replaced too. So I would sit on the couch and just do this. Every night for about 6 months to a year. That's all I did for 30, 40 minutes. Boom, commercial breaks. Every commercial do this. Or one day I might just do it in between commercials. But honestly, I just did this every night. And some of you are saying, well, I can't get my arm up there. Neither could I, So every night, when I first started off, you have assistance. Hello, you have another arm that's working. Use this arm. Pick this up. Boom. If you can do this motion, that's better than just doing this, right? So take this arm, lift it here. Start reconnecting the brain and all that to the nerves and all that, and whatever the doctors tell you. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you all the conditions and all that and how nerves work. But I just know that I just needed muscle memory. Bam. And then one night I was able to hear, and then I would go like this, And sometimes it took everything I had just to do this, because, you know, I'm going to refer to one of the questions I did get. Do I have pain working out? So yeah, it felt like pain. Okay. Yes, it felt like pain. However, though, I understood the difference between discomfort and pain. All right. This was discomfort. I can overcome this. You know, yeah, because it felt tingly and it felt a little pain, but it was just discomforting at the time. I was uncomfortable. When I had my hip, before I had my hip replaced, that was pain. So you have to, and that's going to be another video down the line, just knowing the difference between discomfort and pain, okay? So every night, I just do this. Just do this. Boom, boom, boom. And eventually, it went all the way up and all the way back down, okay? And then, I started using 5 pounds. Push up, push down. 5 pounds. Bam, up, down. Up, down. And I still do this today. Year and a half later, with almost full control of my arm, I still do this. And yes, I have a hard time getting it straight up, but I still do it, you know, because I know what my end game is going to be. And I know that I'm not going to get there by stopping somewhere, okay, or just relying on the doctors. I have to take control of my life, and that's what you have to do. You have to take control of your life, your rehabilitation. You have to push through those barriers, okay? Now today, this is 25 pounds. I'm able to do 25 pounds up. Boom. Relatively easy. Now, I don't do that to show off how much weight I can do. I do that as a point. Okay? Don't lose the sight of the point. The point is that just because I eventually got this doesn't mean I stop. I kept pushing myself. I kept pushing myself and my limits. I kept breaking the current barrier to go farther and farther, because like I said, at the end of the day, I want to regain 100% of my mobility back, but I'm not going to get there by just stopping at this. You know, I know that I'm going to have to challenge myself, and that's what you have to do too. You have to challenge yourself to move forward. You're not just going to rely, God's going to get where you need to be by just doing 3 hours a day or 3 hours a week at a doctor session. You need to put in the work at home. You need to go home, maybe invest in a few things, maybe invest in a DVD, maybe invest into a ball, maybe invest in some weights. Do something. It's a small investment for the bigger end goal. You have to do these kind of things for yourself, because at the end of the day, no one's going to do it for you but you. Okay, no one's going to be able to walk but you. No one's going to push your arm but you. No one's going to make you work out except for you. You have to do it for yourself. So that is what I say. What are you going to do when no one's looking? Are you putting in the extra effort? Are you putting in the extra time? You know, you just can't sit at home and just say, oh, therapy, let's go to class, come home, sit back down again. No, you have to do the extra work to get to your end goal. It's like I said, no different than a professional athlete. You have to work at it. You have to achieve it. You have to focus. You have to vision it. You have to move forward with it. All right, so in summary, so I know I probably went longer than I wanted to, but I'm pretty passionate about this topic here. In summary, you need to do the extra work to get the end results. You cannot rely on other people. They're great. They're a great resource. They're great assets. But if you want to be successful, or you want to get control of yourself, you have to do it for you. You have to put in those extra times. All right? So, you know, another example here, just to ad-lib here, there's nothing professional here. Every night, even today, I take my foot out. Let me take my foot out, and I just move my toes. So you can't see that, but I put my foot out, and I move my toes every night in a circle of motion, just to regain that mobility back. Because I don't have that yet either. But every day I do it. You know, I sit at the couch and I go back and forth, because I know by doing it is better than not doing it. You know, so this is, in summary, just do everything that you can do for you. All right, what are you doing when no one is looking? All right, so sorry I went a little long. I had a little rant there. I apologize, but hey, I feel passionate about part of this. Part of this, you got to take it on yourself. Some of the responsibility is on you. You have to do the work. All right. So, I mean, just to summarize, also for a third summarization, the little things that you do makes a big impact. You know, so it could be the little things like this. Bam, bam. It can move your toe back and forth. It can use your hands to use it back and forth. But be proud and be excited for every little thing you got. Okay. Well, that's all I had for today. So next week, I don't know exactly. Well, I have a list written down of what we're going to talk about and some do's. Maybe next week will be more of some of the exercises itself. You know. All right. So that's all I had for today. So God bless. Peace out. And good luck. Oh, one last thing here. I almost forgot about my hashtag here because, you know, I truly believe, I told myself this every day, don't give up. Get up. Whether it's getting off the floor or just getting your spirits back up. Just get it up. You know, we can look at the news, look at something terrible. Don't be always down here. Don't give up with yourself. Always get up because there's always something for you to do. All right, well, that's it. So once again, hashtag don't give up, get up. All right, peace out. God bless. Bye.